As a kid, I spent countless nights gazing up at the stars, imagining what it would be like to hop from one to another, like stepping stones across a vast cosmic pond. I would dream about visiting distant planets, and back then, my imagination painted them in vibrant colors, with skies of purple and lakes of liquid silver. Those nights, lying on the cool grass, I felt the call of space, that deep pull of mystery and adventure. It was a feeling that stuck with me, and today it seems closer to reality than ever before. Human space travel, once a wild notion reserved for science fiction, is now on the brink of a thrilling new chapter. Imagine this: waking up one morning, pouring yourself a cup of coffee, and instead of heading to the office or the local cafe, you're boarding a spacecraft headed for the moon. It might sound like something out of a movie, but believe it or not, it's a future that's inching its way towards us. We've already sent humans to the moon. The next steps are to stay there longer and then push our reach even further. Picture yourself standing on the moon again, but this time, not as a fleeting visitor. The ground is gray and dusty beneath your feet. The sky is a black canvas dotted with pinpricks of light. You're part of a team constructing the first permanent base, a place buzzing with life and energy, where people live and work. It's like setting up a campsite on the edge of an unknown wilderness, as human pioneers did so long ago on Earth. The moon is just the beginning. Our sights are set on Mars, that dusty red planet hanging in the sky. It's about 140 million miles away, but with every year that distance feels just a little shorter. Imagine the first humans setting foot on Mars, leaving footprints in the rust-colored soil. The air is thin, the winds whisper secrets of a world that's old and full of stories. It's a place where we could plant the seeds of a new life, learn to grow food in extraterrestrial soil, and build habitats that make the red planet feel a bit like home. The journey to Mars is not just about the destination, though. It's the journey itself that holds the magic. The thrill of a rocket launch, the stomach-dropping moment as you break through the clouds and into the inky blackness of space. The view from the spacecraft window, a serene Earth receding into the distance like a blue marble floating in a sea of stars. The ride will be long, lasting months, and during that time, astronauts will live, work, and play in the cramped quarters of their spaceship. They'll find new ways to stay healthy, to keep their minds sharp and spirits high, and they'll carry with them the hopes and dreams of everyone back on Earth. What's truly fascinating about this adventure is how it changes us, how looking back at our home from so far away alters our perspective. There's a famous story from the Apollo missions. When astronauts looked back at Earth, they saw a small, fragile planet, a reminder of how interconnected we all are. That's the power of space travel. It has the potential to teach us about unity, about caring for our planet and pushing boundaries of what's possible. There are challenges, of course, immense ones. Space is unforgiving, and humans are fragile. But every great journey in history has had its obstacles. Think about the explorers who crossed oceans in tiny ships, driven by the lure of the unknown. Today's explorers are equipped with more tools and knowledge, and yet they share that same indomitable spirit. The advancements we make for space travel could improve life on Earth too. Imagine new technologies developed to sustain life on Mars, efficient recycling systems, ways to grow food in harsh climates. These innovations could help us tackle problems like food scarcity and climate change, bringing the benefits of space exploration back home. I remember this one time, a few years ago, when I watched a rocket launch with my family. We stood miles away, yet the rumble shook the ground beneath our feet, and we felt the heat on our skin. As the rocket disappeared into the sky, my young nephew turned to me, eyes wide with excitement, and asked, "Could I go to space one day?" In that moment, with the echoes of the launch still ringing in our ears, I was reminded of the endless possibilities the future holds. As we look to this new era of human space travel, we're not just imagining a life beyond Earth. We're exploring what it means to be human, to dream, to seek, to marvel at the universe. It's a journey that asks us to be brave, to think bigger, and to carry a little bit of stardust in our hearts. This journey isn't just for the astronauts, it's for all of us. Each step we take towards those distant stars is a step towards understanding more about ourselves and our place in the cosmos. So next time you find yourself outside on a clear night, take a moment to look up. Feel the wonder of those starry skies, and know that one day soon, people just like you and me might be out there, living among the stars, turning those distant dreams into reality. It's a future full of possibilities, and it's ours to reach for. In the end, the adventure of space travel is as much about finding new worlds as it is about discovering new things within ourselves.